have Adam here. What'd you do this last weekend, my man?
Last weekend, I got 3rd place at the Columbus Regional, and I played PURE KASHTIRA.
Pure Cash. Well, I know this is the deck that you've spent lots of time playing, so give me the lineup, my man.
Yes, sir. I got 3 Unicorn, Standard, 3 Fenrir, Standard.
Yep.
3 Rise Heart. I think this card is just a great extender. Plus, being able to banish things like Theosis or another name comes up in a grind game. And then for the less conventional cash names, I play 1 Ogre and 2 Scare Cash.
Why 2 Scare Cash, my man?
2 Scare Cash is a good extender to have. It's also an interruption. If you're playing against Tempai, if they were like Raigeki your board, you can, before they go to battle, just summon Scare Cash. And then if all they have is a red dragon, they can't do anything.
How many times did it come up where people didn't realize how Scare Cash worked for you?
I played against Tempai once, and he did not know how the card interacted with him. He just swung into it, and it was the end of the game there.
Well, that's hey, that's why we play too, right? So you see it in your opener, or you get to search it.
You see it sometimes. You don't always need it, so you only play 2.
Yep.
And then Ogre is one of the best cards in a grind game. It's got the effect to look at the top 5 cards, and you can control your opponent's top deck. You can make them draw into a dead card. It comes up really good.
All right.
For the spells, 3 Planet, searches any card in the deck. 3 Birth, one of the best cards in the deck. It's the Monster Reborn, plus the Interruption, banish 3. If they go Fiendsmith effect, add Tract, activate Tract, pitch Lurie, you just go Birth, Chainlink 2, banish those 3 face down, and
it's pretty much over there.
Yeah. And you got 3 Theosis. I think you play 3 of this card. It comes up a lot when you Rise Banish it, so you only want 2. You can do 1 on turn 1, Unicorn search 1 on turn 3, plus banish 1 off Rise. The 3 come up.
I can imagine. I know a lot of people in like the cash community don't like playing 3 of it, especially in pure cash. It feels kind of out of the ordinary.
It's rough when you brick sometimes on it, but it's pretty good. And then the 1 Prep, search it off Ogre. This card's really good in the grind game. I had a game come up where I went Scare Cash, banish Shang, and then during the draw phase, prep, summon back Shang, standby Shang, summon Fenrir, and I was just able to keep playing through there.
Yep, that's pretty clean.
And plus, people don't realize the interruption. If they do like Imperm on Shang, I can rip a card from their hand.
Yep.
That came up once. For the non-engine, the spells, Terraforming, searches the field spell. Called by, I think this is a great card for going first if you're playing against any deck. Hand traps are popular right now. You just out any hand trap. And if they don't hand trap you, you just have another disruption on their turn. And then the 1 Prosp. This is basically a cash card. Searches for any card in the deck. Your exit deck's pretty flexible. You can get rid of things you don't need.
How did it feel only having 1 of the card compared to normally having 3?
It felt a little bad. I only saw it a couple games, but when I saw it, it came up. I was able to 1 game Prospe for a sphere mode, clear a whole Yubel board, and then just kill him from there.
Have you considered playing more than just like 1 pot? I know back in old cash room they used to play like 2 Desires and things like that.
I've tried 2 Desires in the deck. I just don't like it right now. I like the build I have. It's pretty clean and.
All right.
Hand traps, 3 Shifter.
Let's go Shifter!
Best hand trap in the game. If your deck can play Shifter, you should play Shifter. 3 Ash, just generically good.
Mm-hmm.
3 Mourner. It's basically just effect failure, but you can do it under Shifter. Plus the burn comes up in time sometimes.
Understandable.
Ogre. Really good against Tempai and other decks.
Like Yubel hitting Nightmare Fane's really good.
Yep. You can also, it's not that big of a problem to have 1 hand trap that conflicts with Shifter. And then 3 Imperm, just one of the best hand traps in the format.
Most generic hand trap, you gotta play it.
Hits pretty much everything. And that's the main deck. It's a clean 40. The side deck, or extra deck, sorry.
Yep, very good.
1 Shang for the rank 7s.
Did you consider playing 2 of the card? I know it's pretty popular to play 2.
I was playing 2 for a little bit, but the second one never really comes up. And if you have prep, you have a way to recycle it.
Yep.
1 Mountain Smasher. This comes up, makes a 2-cent Zeus. I did that 1 game, and it was pretty good. Draco Sack. This outs Floodgates, tributes itself, it can outskill Drain. 1 Flare Metal. The burn comes up. Sometimes you can't quite OTK, so you just make this, and then if they can only activate a card or 2, it's pretty good. Plus it has the effect where it can't be destroyed by card effect. It came up against Runic. I summoned this, they tried to pop it. I just went to battle, swung, made a Zeus, cleared their board.
Understandable.
Dark Arm. It's a 2 pop, not once per turn. It can also comes up where you can banish Shifter,
And then reshifter him, yep.
Yeah. One Blaze. This is basically just a different copy of Dark Arm, except it doesn't target. It can also pop from hand. That comes up. I had that before where I have a shifter that's dead. I pop that, pop a card they control. And then I play the one big eye. It's just Snatch Steal. It comes up in certain matches where you just got a big guy you want out.
Yep.
XCs that aren't the rank 7s. One Baguska. You can use 2 Rises to make that. Sometimes you have a really awkward hand. All you can do is normal rise, special rise. Make this, gives you something to end on. One Zeus. If you're playing an XC's deck, you should be playing this card. One Typhon. Just a really good generic card to play. And then I was playing the Draco Future package. I had a game where I summoned Dark Arm and Blaze, popped 3 cards, made this, ended on a negate, and then won the grind game because of it.
What deck was that against?
I believe that was against Chimera.
Okay.
I did it against. And then I play one Changing. You can use a hand trap plus any cash name to make this. You don't always want to end on it, but sometimes when you have an awkward hand, you end up making it. It interacts really well with the cash cards because they all have the effect to banish a card, and then you can trigger Changing, banish more cards. And then I play the one SP, just a good generic extra card. And then the one Haggard Lizard. You do this when you need to clear your board. If you get nibbed or something, you can link into it. And plus it also draws you a card. Sometimes you can draw into something really good like Birth and then just keep playing from there.
Yep, I understand.
And then,
sideboard.
Side deck. I played 3 Mole Charming. I sided this in every game. I went second, didn't see it once, but
unfortunate.
Didn't end up really mattering. I played 3 Droll. Really good against combo decks. Hits stuff like Chimera. It's okay against Ubel.
White Forest and things like that.
Yeah. I play 3 Sphere Mode.
How is that card for you? I know that's a little different. Most people play Lava Golem, right?
Yeah, it comes up specifically against Ubel. I think it's just better than Lava Golem right now because they normally end on 3 interrupts, and you just get rid of their 3 interrupts. You can play through it. If you get stuck on this, you can make Blaster, non-targeting pop, get rid of it.
Okay.
I play 2 Lightning Storm and a Duster. Good against back row decks, pretty much. And then 3 Judgment. I think it's the best going first card in the format right now. Better than just playing like a 1-of Floodgate you hope to draw. You can do this, stop things like Evenly, Raigeki, stuff like that.
No, I get you. All right, any last minute like shouts or like what were your like matchups across the day, my man?
I got my matchups right here. Round 1 was against Melodious. That was my only loss for the day, and I lost because I bricked game 3.
All right.
Next I played against Chimera, won that one 2-0. I played against Flu. I won that one in game 3. I played against Runic Whitewood. I won that game. I almost decked out and lost, but I had 3 cards left in deck, so it worked. Then I played against Branded. I won that one 2-0. I played against a Snake Eye Ubel Fiendsmith deck.
That was DB Grinder, wasn't it, for the event?
It was, yeah.
Yep.
I won that one. And then I played against another Ubel. That's when the Sphere mode came up. I was able to clear his whole board. Then I played against Tenpai. The Scare Cash was really good there.
I can imagine.
And then the last one was another Ubel.
All right.
And,
well,
I pretty much just played through his board and OTK'd him.
Fair enough. Well, hey, how about you tell me all your shout-outs, my man?
I want to give a big shout-out to everybody at Evolution Games and Hollow Games. Those are locals I go to, especially Sam and Logan. They let me borrow a couple cards for the weekend. And to Nick, Rico, and Grant, they helped me do a lot of testing and helped me a little bit with the deck building.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for watching, and next time on Team Evo.
I'll get this feeling, I'll get a rush in my